Spa-Francorchamps' famous microclimate was
the weather
evident
is bad, isn't
with
it?
rain falling on parts of the track in the final.
What is going on, guys? It is JJ here, back with a new video, and we are back once again with the Belgian Grand Prix videos. We are back with the F1 season. The summer break is over. We are officially getting back into it, and I cannot wait. Today we are going to take a look at a bit of FP2 practice, obviously with some of it being highlights from the F1 channel. I apologize, it probably will be blurred, but nonetheless, I was like, I need to see these current cars on this track before we get into qualifying tomorrow. Plus, big plug, we will have a qualifying live stream tomorrow. I know there's Premier League games going on at the same time, so I'm not sure the competition of Premier League versus F1 in terms of viewership. I feel like F1 viewers themselves are extremely loyal to the sport in itself, and why not watch both? But anyway, we're gonna watch the qualifying tomorrow. The live stream will be in a link in the description if you're watching this such a short. Well, no, this won't be a short. That's a little weird. But anyway, we're gonna actually have a good live stream tomorrow. I wanted to make it like a live stream of the F1 race and then gaming back to back. The gaming setup, it just did not come through because of course supply chain is absolutely awful. So we will hopefully have that starting midweek. But nonetheless, we will have a qualifying live stream. We will have a Grand Prix live stream. The summer break is over, so of course we got to get back into it. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments below on FP2 highlights and our predictions for the Belgian Grand Prix, and also maybe a little bit of just our season wrap up in general. Because why not chat on the season? But yeah, let's get into the video. As well, guys, you can find the original video on the F1 channel down in the description below. I apologize, it is blurred. Yeah, let's get into this.
It is in Spa-Francorchamps, and it was current Drivers' Championship leader Max Verstappen with the fastest lap of the session, a 1:45.5.
Because of course it is. It's Verstappen, it's Belgium, he's gonna win the race again. I can see it coming from a mile away. You know what, we'll wait till the end of this video to say our qualifying predictions and the rest of the season predictions, but you guys already know what's gonna happen. Maybe we'll put out a predictions video tomorrow with more in-depth analysis on what's gonna happen in the F1 season. It's gonna be an insane F1 season.
07 to take the top slot. However, the Dutchman's practice start at the pit lane exit was noted by the stewards, his Red Bull's left front wheel being over the line. Charles Leclerc was more than 8/10 back from Verstappen in P2.
8/10?
While his Ferrari teammate Carlos Sainz, fastest in FP1, could only find the 5th best time of the session. The Spaniard surviving a scare when he put all 4 wheels in the gravel, exiting turn 13.
Yeah, sorry.
He also went side by side with Aston Martin's Sebastian Vettel, seemingly unhappy with the 4-time champion's positioning. Lance Stroll also found himself in the way, Lando Norris forced to take his McLaren the long way around him at turn 18, before diving into the pit lane. Verstappen had woes of a different kind.
My tear is stuck in the rear suspension. I'm trying to get it out. Okay, understood.
Pierre Gasly was playing catch-up this session, having made way for Liam Lawson in FP1, and sent his AlphaTauri into the gravel at turn 8.
Pierre Gasly. I feel so bad for the guy. I really do. I know he's going to stay at AlphaTauri for another year, but oh my god, this car just is like the bane of my existence. It feels so weird to see him in it.
Spa-Francorchamps' famous microclimate was evident again, with rain falling on parts of the track in the final quarter of the hour. Lewis Hamilton was pushing hard. He had to bail out at Les Combes and survived a nasty snap of oversteer at Eau Rouge. However, the 4-time Belgian Grand Prix winner seemed to be getting to grips with his W13 as the day wore on, P6 for the Briton as the flag fell. The wetter track caused others consternation, Mick Schumacher losing the rear of his Haas and taking to the gravel, and both Lando Norris and Fernando Alonso bouncing over Les Combes' curbs.
Dude, this is terrifying. This is so not only like Spa might be one of the more dangerous tracks now that I think about it. Like, they're doing all of this in practice. What's gonna happen come race time now that they have that gravel pit? What is it, beyond turn 1 or turn 2? God, someone's gonna crash on turn 1 of the race. I'm calling it right now. I'm calling it right now. That's just part of my early predictions. Someone will crash on turn 1 in the race. First lap will happen. foolproof, especially if it's raining. Especially if it's raining. It will happen. Like, I think it's a guarantee.
So Verstappen from Leclerc and Norris, with Stroll once again exceeding expectations in P4. Sainz P5,
Lance
then
Stroll
Kim
P4
Hamilton,
in practice.
Alonso,
Jesus.
George Russell, Daniel Ricciardo and Sergio Perez. Alex Albon P11 for Williams, ahead of Joe
Mick Schumacher,
Yuki
dead
Tsunoda,
last.
Gasly and Vettel. P16 for Esteban Ocon, who is another driver who'll take a grid penalty for Sunday's race, as will Valtteri Bottas and Mick Schumacher. Kevin Magnussen in P17 and Nicholas Latifi in P19 complete the set.
Okay, I guess we gotta address that. There are a bunch of drivers who are gonna take grid penalties, aren't there? I wonder if they're in the comments. Does anybody see them in the comments? I think it's because a bit of rallying, so that's why Sainz loves the gravel. Oh God, guys, it's the Stroll weekend. Don't panic. An absolute masterclass coming. If Lance Stroll finds a way to take anywhere in the top 10, I'll do a handstand live on stream. I'll do it. I did it once. We did it once during a stream, and I'll do it again during a stream if it really comes down to it. There's no... Stroll is going to stroll past everyone. Oh, get out of here. That's so disgusting to you. Contenders for pole position this week, and it's raining. But they can't get pole because they have a grid penalty. They get penalties for engine changes. Yeah, Leclerc and Max have penalty. Oh, wow. It actually is. So, Charles Leclerc and Max Verstappen, I do remember seeing this, are going to start no matter what from like P15 or P16 and beyond. It could be a Mercedes weekend, you know. It really could be a Mercedes weekend. Or if Lance Stroll finds a way to actually turn practice speed into a race, he could do something. He could find... He's actually good at Spa, isn't he? Wasn't there a Spa race that he was leading for forever? So actually, okay. Here we go. Rock, boom. Alright, so... Obviously, I think Verstappen and Leclerc are both going to make it to Q3 of the actual Spa race. Neither one of them are going to participate because they can't, and it wouldn't matter anyway. So, I think I'm going to actually say a George Russell pole. I'm going to say Lewis Hamilton P4. I'll say Checo P2. And then I'm going to say Carlos Sainz P3. Then it's like a free-for-all. I think Fernando Alonso or Ocon, I don't remember which one, has a grid penalty as well. So there's a bunch of grid penalties that are going to happen in the race. But that's how I think qualifying, at least for the top 4, is going to go. I think it'll go George Russell, Lewis Hamilton P4, I think it'll go Checo P2, and then I think for sure Carlos Sainz P3. Carlos Sainz and Checo are going to be in that top 3. Any one of that top 3 could align that way. And then obviously Verstappen and Leclerc are going to do their thing. Lando P5 probably will be a good thing to say from qualifying. Now the actual race, Verstappen's going to find his way to the top 5. I think he probably will find his way to the top 3. I could see it all going wrong for Carlos Sainz. As you could tell by the weather in this, it's already not a given that he's actually going to make it through and go through. So that could be disastrous. What else? What else could really go wrong here or go on? I don't know. There's so much that could go wrong and go on. I think no matter what, whether they're coming from the back or from the front, I think Verstappen and Leclerc will find their way up there. Wait. I'm calling it right now. This is going to be a huge prediction from me. I think this is going to be probably my best prediction. Max Verstappen will DNF the Belgian Grand Prix. And I'm going to tell you why. I will tell you why. It's because of what I said earlier, that someone will crash at turn 1. Think of who's going to probably end up starting at the back of the grid with them. All of these drivers with grid penalties, all of these drivers with new engines or new gearboxes. And then you're going to have the likes of, you know, the Strolls and the Vettels and the Latifis, the Goat Tifis, Albon, Mick Schumacher. You're going to have them in front of them because only, what, 2 or 1 of them without a grid penalty can end up behind them in the race, even after qualifying. So they're going to be in front of them in turn 1. It's going to be such a disaster for the likes of either Stroll or Latifi or even Mick Schumacher, that someone from that who's supposed to be lead pack is going to crash into the back of them and ruin their race. I could see it coming. I could see it being Charles Leclerc, but I think it'll be Max Verstappen. And that's my bold prediction from the Belgian Grand Prix. So in that light, I think Belgian Grand Prix is going to be won by Checo Perez. I really do think Checo's got the W in the bag. He'll carry for Red Bull once Max DNFs. Leclerc, I say, will end P5. I think George Russell P2, Lewis P3. Carlos Sainz, if he doesn't crash, P4. I'll say that. I'll say that. That's it. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying is gonna happen. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below on it. I love that we can actually include practice footage into this. I really, really like it. Plus, we're gonna be, you know, tinkering with shorts, tinkering with gaming, all these other things as the F1 season continues to progress. We will have gaming on this channel, especially because 9 races left. We're gonna have what, 3 of them in the next like month. And then after that, we have 6 races all the way until the end of December, I think. Or, no, maybe it's mid-November. So we only have like 3 months of racing left. We need something. We need to do something here. And we'll have more footy content on the channel too. So if you're a big football fan, Champions League, stuff like that, that will still be here too. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Obviously, let me know what you guys think, your predictions on the Belgian Grand Prix, your thoughts on the F1 season so far. We will have full in-depth F1 video coming shortly. So be sure to, you know, keep on the lookout for that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.